All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another edition of Join Our Table. I am here at the Brew Brothers. It is located inside of the Isle Casino in Waterloo. And to my right, I have the Chef Pete. How you doing?
I'm good.
Did you like my intro, how I said
yes,
the
it
Chef
was
Pete?
Good. It was good.
Did it make you feel good?
The emphasis on the. I like it. It was good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so we're here and I just have a few slight questions for you now. I'm not gonna pick your brain too much, but I wanna know why you do this.
Oh, the intensity. Something about playing with knives and fire that strikes a chord with me.
Really?
You know, no, it's just the passion for the food, the involvement in guest feedback. It resonates a lot with me and my fellow chefs, you know, here at the Isle. So, you know, the passion of making sure that when guests come in and leave with a smile on their face, that's the reward right there.
That's when you're happy. That's awesome. So when we're speaking about the Brew Brothers specifically, can you tell me a little bit about the food and beverages that you have here?
Yeah, definitely. Brew Brothers, it's built on family. The story kind of goes back to about, I think, 1995, over 20 years ago, out in Reno, Nevada. The original Brew Brothers microbrewery was born. Okay. So a lot of the foods that they did were within the family. You know, the Carano family is what started Brew Brothers. A lot of the recipes were near and dear and family tested.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff like our Carano spaghetti and meatball, it's genuine. It's from the heart. Family meal every night, and we've got endless beers that'll kind of accentuate the palate a little bit, and then some of our, obviously, the normal ones that we can get any given day, but we've got it all. A lot of the stuff that we do here is very, very fresh. Our burgers are an exclusive to Brew Brothers. Our chicken tenders are never frozen. Chicken wings never frozen. They're house smoked. We make our own pizza dough. I mean, you name it. It's as
being
fresh,
done right
it's as
in
fresh
here.
as we can
That's
make it.
way cool.
Yep.
That's way cool. Let me ask you this. Out of all of these restaurants in the Cedar Valley or upstairs or anywhere, why would someone choose the Brew Brothers over all the other ones?
I think, you know, as far as the atmosphere and the environment here, it's just flat out cool. I think this is a good one for, you know, a lot of friends that are wanting to catch a game. You know, we've got a seat somewhere for you. You know, the atmosphere is just as casual and it still has that modern feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, just come in as you are, who you are, being who you want to be, and just come in and get some good food and a cold beverage and enjoy the time.
All right, Chef, so we've been talking about food and beers and hanging out and all of those things. I'm ready to eat.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go into the kitchen. We can hang out in there.
Absolutely, I got something special for you back there, you bet.
I'm cool. Do you have an extra jacket, one of these? Can I get a little chef get up, go in there and fit
I had to earn this.
Oh, I can't cook, so I probably won't earn it. All right, come on, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, everybody, as promised, we are in the kitchen with Chef Pete, and he is going to make me something very special. Chef Pete, tell us about it.
Yeah, today we're gonna do the Carano family spaghetti and meatball.
Nice.
You know, one thing that is very, very near and dear to us here at Brew Brothers is the fact that a lot of these recipes are handed down. They're true family tested recipes that we've kind of embraced a little bit. Now, the title here on the menu, it reads spaghetti and meatball, and then the reason why is it is literally one meatball.
That is a huge piece of meat.
Huge meatball, right? So here it is, a good 10-ounce veal meatball. Again, trying to stay true to you know, kind of the Italian way of doing things a little bit. So like I said, we just roast these off, and then they'll be simmered in what we call my wife's marinara, which is Greg Carano's wife's recipe, right?
So this is his wife's real recipe. Like, this is straight from the wife's mind into the Brew Brothers.
Yes, absolutely. So
that is so awesome.
It's been fine-tuned over many, many family gatherings, so to speak.
And I'm sure there was not one single complaint.
Well, if there was, they adjusted the recipe, right?
Right.
But I wasn't there for that. All I know is I got the final copy, and that's what we use here at Brew Brothers.
And we get to taste the final copy today, right now. Y'all get to see me try it, and you know this face does not lie. This face does not lie, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So what's the first step into making my wife's marinara?
Okay, well, first of all, it starts with the tomatoes, and we use the heirloom tomatoes. We roast them out to really get a good sugar content to develop that depth of flavor.
Okay.
And then in that, the usual suspects: salt, garlic, fresh basil, and parsley as well. So we're gonna go on ahead and get that up. Since we've already got the meatball cooked, we're really just gonna go on ahead and finish up the sauce.
Okay.
We're just gonna add a little bit more salt.
A little salt.
of course, and then some pepper because we got a whole mess of
Little pepper.
pasta going into this. And then we'll wake it up with some parsley.
Is it possible to make Italian food without parsley?
I don't
Not
think
really.
so. Not that I know of.
I didn't think
and then,
so.
of course, you can't go wrong with a couple pats of butter in there. Again, just being conscious of the fact that we got some pasta coming into it.
Okay, so far for the ingredients, we have the pasta sauce, and then we have some basil, and some parsley, and some salt, and some pepper,
Little pepper.
and this beautiful meatball.
And then this big meatball that we roasted off naked, so to speak, and then
Yeah.
and then we simmer it. Once the shape is held, then we'll simmer it in the sauce, right?
Oh, wow.
So I'm just gonna take some basil real quick.
Okay.
I've got some of the larger leaves. I'm just gonna roll it, or lay the leaves nice and flat, and then I'm gonna roll it up into a little cigar, right? And then I'm gonna do just a quick chiffonade, is what that's called.
Look at that perfect
And we'll just
wrist
get,
motion.
We'll get these nice, beautiful little ribbons of basil. This is gonna be our garnish for it.
Cool.
All right. So our pasta is hot. We'll go ahead and get
Ready
that out
to
of the
go.
water, and then work that into our hot pasta sauce. Our meatballs that we cook up ahead of time, we just put that into the pan, and then we're ready to really just plate it up.
All right, Chef Pete, let's see how you do
And then
this.
we're just gonna roll up the noodles, try to make a little bit of a nest.
So as a chef, do you believe in making pretty plates?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you have to. The customer always eats with their eyes first, so the visual appeal has got to be there. And the star of our show is the meatball, so we want that to be up top,
Of course.
all right? So we'll just set that on top like such. A little ricotta cheese, again, infused with some more of that basil and parsley, and then garlic
Okay.
seasoning as well. And then we'll come back and then just finish it off with those fresh ribbons of basil. And then lastly, we do have some of our cheesy garlic bread. Again, fresh herbs, garlic, Parmesan cheese. We'll just cut that on a hard bias.
Oh,
And then
wow.
kind of lean that up on the side. And there we have it.
Chef Pete,
The
that
Carano
is beautiful.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Look at that. Now,
Yes,
please
it's-
tell me somebody has a fork back here. Look at that. Could I do the honor, Chef Pete?
Yes, please do.
So how should I go in and grab all of it, or just
Yeah,
like?
if there's any way you can figure out how to get a little bit of the cheese, the meatball, the pasta, the sauce, and the bread on the fork.
Do I win a prize?
I think we'll maybe put your picture on the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Don't give me a maybe. Oh, that is way good. Which brother's wife did you say did this?
It's Greg Carano.
Greg, your wife is a winner. This is great. That is some good Italian food.
Can't go wrong. It's good.
Seriously. If
battle
y'all have
tested.
not been down here to Brew Brothers inside the Isle Casino in Waterloo, you need to make it happen. Not only do they have really good Italian food, but Chef Pete is friendly. Look at that face.
Stop it.
He's a friendly guy and he makes really good food. So I'll see you here. I'm gonna finish this plate. This has been another episode of Join Our Table. We are out of here.